Are you moving to Las Vegas and curious about what it costs to live here? Today we're going to break down everything you need to know about the cost of living in Las Vegas.
Hi, Catherine.
And I'm Kristen.
And we're with the Thomas Group and Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors. And today we are going to give you our updated cost of living in Las Vegas.
Yes, so much has changed since our last cost of living update that we did 2 years ago. So we have some really great content for you. If you are thinking about buying or selling in the Las Vegas or Henderson area, Catherine and myself, we are experts. We would love to help you. You can find all of our contact information here on the screen. I am extension 2 for Kristen.
And I'm number 6 for Catherine.
All right, let's get into it.
So let's start with the average household income. Right now we're seeing about $86,000 for your average household income, with your minimum wage being $10.25 if you're offered health benefits and $11.25 if you're not offered health benefits.
All right, so let's get into housing costs because that is where the majority of people spend their money.
Yes.
So the median home price in Las Vegas at the time of filming is $445,000. The average home price is $566,000. Now, keep in mind, this is for like Las Vegas as a whole.
Yes.
And if you're looking in somewhere more desirable, like beautiful Summerlin where we are, $445,000 is probably not going to get you, an average kind of home.
Yeah, it's going to depend on the area for sure.
And what does that actually mean for you and your budget? Well, right now, if you were to buy a $445,000 home with 20% down at today's current interest rates, that would put your payment at about $2,800. Now, we said the last time we filmed this video was 2 years ago. Guess how much that average payment has gone up since then?
It's shocking.
Yeah, $1,000, which is definitely a lot. I mean, we've seen inflation everywhere, but that number to me, when I was comparing it to when we filmed 2 years ago, is very significant. And that's due to interest rates as well as obviously the
Absolutely. And it's not just here, it is everywhere. So it is a shocking amount though for everywhere. So your homeowner's insurance is going to be about $1,200 a year for the average home. Now, newer homes like new builds are going to cost less than some of your older homes. But a big perk here is that we don't have a lot of your natural disasters like fires, hurricanes, and floods that are going to affect your home.
Now, if you are looking to rent and not buy, the average rent in Las Vegas right now is $1,450 per month. And that's the average. If you're looking for, something larger, a 2-3 bedroom, that's obviously going to push you up closer to $2,000. How about if you're looking to rent a house? If you're looking for a small 3-bed, 2-bath house, that'll run you about $2,100 a month.
All right, let's get into utilities. Now, according to move.org, we are ranked 41 out of 51 for utility costs, which is actually surprising because I thought that we were quite a bit higher. So a good thing compared to where everything else is. But with gas and electricity, it's going to be about an average of $250 a month. Now, the reason for lumping these together is because it's going to be seasonal which one is higher. In the winter months, your gas bill is going to be higher because that's how most of our homes are heated. And then in the summer, your electricity is going to be higher. Now, this average is based on your average size home. So if you do have a larger home, those are obviously going to be quite a bit higher. Water and sewer is going to be about $80 to $100 a month. That is without a pool. If you do have a pool, it will go quite a bit higher. And your trash is going to be $54 a quarter, so about $18 a month. Your basic internet is going to run about $100 a month. Now, that's not going to be for any high-speed services or any streaming services that you might want to add on. So your total cost for utilities, the average is going to be about $460, keeping in mind that a larger house or things like a pool and upgrades to your internet service are going to push that a little bit higher.
All right, let's get into taxes. Nevada, as you may have heard, might be why you're considering moving here, is a very tax-friendly state. So the most important thing and what people love is that we have no state sales tax. Now compare that to if you're in the top tier of in California earners and you're taxed almost 12.5%.
Yikes.
Yeah, so that's obviously a huge bonus. We get a lot of our income from the hotel occupancy tax that funds a lot of things. And we also have a little bit higher of a sales tax at 8.38%. Our property taxes compared to other states are actually really reasonable as well. So if we are looking at the median sales price home here at $445,000, the average tax is around $2,200 a month. Now note, it's a complicated way that they come up with these numbers. We will link in the description below to my video on everything you need to know about taxes here. But just know that if a home is older, it will probably have a lower tax rate, especially if it was owner occupied, because we have a cap on how much they can increase that every year. If it's a newer home, if you're buying a brand new home, expect those taxes to be about 1% of the sales price.
All right, let's get into our grocery costs. So according to Health Advisor, Nevadans spend on average $295 a week on groceries, and we are the second highest. The average everywhere else is about $270. Now, it doesn't seem like that much of a difference, but it does make sense that our groceries are a bit higher because we are landlocked in the desert.
Let's talk about transportation. Now, the car registration fees here in Las Vegas are a little bit higher than most other parts of the country. So it's based on the value of the car and it uses depreciation. We won't get into all that. Let me just give you some averages. So if you had a 2-year-old car and the value of that car was $25,000, your annual registration would be about $400 per year. If you have a brand new car that's worth $50,000, that annual registration would be about $900 per year.
So going right along with transportation, let's talk about car insurance. It's going to be an average of $125 a month, and gas is about $4.62 here per gallon, where nationally it's about $3.76. And we are a bit higher again because of being landlocked and in the middle of the desert.
Next, let's get into health insurance premiums. So yeah, if your employer doesn't provide health insurance and you're looking on the marketplace, on average, the normal person will spend about $390 a month. Now keep in mind, depending on your income, you might get some government subsidies. And if you do get those, then the average person is paying closer to $190 a month. Now keep in mind, like everything that we're quoting, this can vary greatly. If you have a bronze plan, that's going to be on the lower end at about $265, all the way up to a gold plan that could take you up to $900+ a month.
Let's compare the cost of living in Las Vegas to some other major cities. So Las Vegas is 35% lower than LA.
It's 32% lower than living in San Diego.
46% lower than Honolulu.
And 43% lower than living in San Francisco.
Thanks for catching up on the cost of living in Las Vegas with us. If you have any additional questions about cost of living or you're thinking about moving to Las Vegas, don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you, and we'll see you in the next video.